Morning, folks. We're up here at the cabin in our camper, and we spent a night. Me and Geraldine spent a night, and Jimbo and Cody should be up here in just a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and start breakfast. And we'll go ahead and put the biscuits on. Put it on about 350. And we'll go ahead and like this. So, get some eggs started. And these come for our chickens and ducks. We got all sorted ones. And it don't matter, they all taste good. I'll get me one of these cups. So I'll put the eggs in it. Got some big eggs right there. That's a hen that's running around. Every time we put her in there with the other hens, she gets out. And she got one spot that she'll lay in. Put a little oil in the pan. And some of them lay smaller eggs. Might as well throw a duck egg in there too, sweeten it up. I like scrambled eggs either way. Scrambled eggs are easy over. Sunny side up, no. That's that creek water. Went out there to look at the garden, see if there's any deer in it. I had a deer in it yesterday. Been eating up the green beans. We'll have to put that fence up today. Do a little bit of hoeing in it. Now we're frying this up a little bit of these red weenies. Yeah, I love those things. It's Carolina Pride red cooked sausages. All those things cook up good. I like mine a little bit of brown on the bottom of it. Those things taste good. How many of you out there likes these kind of weenies? Put in the comment below. What do you like for breakfast? Now we're done with the sausage links. I think we'll do some sausage patties. We'll get them started. Can't get 3 in there right now. Let's look at the biscuits and see how they doing. They're brown on the bottom. We're gonna put them on broil. And we'll check them. Well, folks, the biscuits are done. The sausage is just about done. We're just about ready to start eating. Somebody had to have a butter biscuit. And they had to start early and eat a butter biscuit. So we're fixing to start eating. We'll be back with you in a little bit. And we're going to say the prayer.
Most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for
Well, it's real quiet down here. Other than the birds and the neighbors' peacocks and chickens. And gotta get down there and work on the garden. See, it's all growed up. We need to get the brush mower up here real bad. It's real bad back in yonder. Get the bush hog. Get the big tractor and the bush hog up here. Get all that mowed down.
We came back up here. My parents stayed the night. They got some footage I'm gonna put before this. So we came back up here, me and my brother. We went and got some these tomato cages that we had out back, and we're gonna put these around these tomatoes here. And Dad has done some tilling around them. And there's another thing that we're going to do today. I'll show you that in a second, because we've had a few predators come in the garden. The first one, and me and my brother seen it as soon as we drove in yesterday. It was a big old doe, and we want to put up our predator-proof fence on our garden today. We got to go through. We get so much rain here that we're just got all these weeds growing in. So we're just going to go back through and weed all this. I got a small tiller over here next to my brother that we're going to get back running. My dad bought it 6-7 years ago when he thought we was going to do this down at where we were at, but it didn't work out down there. So we got this little small tiller that we can use up here to go in between the rows and just clean up all this mess. This is the one my aunt brought. This is the 4th weekend, the holiday of the 4th. If you're in the United States, when we celebrate the 4th of July. This is the day before. No, actually, is today the 4th?
Yep.
This is actually,
Day Sunday. Day Sunday, day's
Yeah,
4th.
yeah, today is actually the 4th. Yeah, so we're actually going to celebrate today. We're going to cook out we're going to grill out a few steaks. We're going to marinate them in a little bit to get them the juices flowing. We'll do that around 12 o'clock. I'll show you how I'm going to marinate them. I don't have much of my seasonings down here. I like to make my own seasoning, but I didn't bring it down here. I just use A1 and stuff like that and just make it at least juicy and tender. I'm not quite sure what kind did you buy. What kind did you buy, Dad?
57 sauce on the A1.
What kind of steaks you buy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we'll find out later.
Big juicy ones.
Yeah. So we'll cook those 4 steaks, and I want to show you guys down here how well the squash and stuff is doing, and what the deer got into. So all right through here we got our. I think this is. I'm not sure what that is.
Might be cucumber.
Cucumber. That's a cucumber. Hold up, Mom. Dad went down through here earlier with this cultivator thing here, and it's working pretty good. What do you think, Dad?
A lot of work involved.
Whole lot of work involved. You go down through here with it?
Yes.
But go down here.
Now, if you want to give it a whirl, give it a whirl.
I will in a little bit. I'll take you guys down there. It's grown up a lot. We got to go through and weed all this, but our squash is doing pretty good. I think that's the zucchini squash, and our other squash is doing good. It's not really growing right in here. Got one little leaf that's growing here, right there. Got some right here. We got some corn that's popping up, and I want to go over here and show you guys what they've been doing with the corn here. Saw some footprints earlier. Here's some footprints. There's one right there, and then here's another one. There's the deer prints right through there, and they've been eating on our plants here. The onions are laying down. We got to go through and weed out all the stuff that's around the onions. But other than that, well, we got a few blooms on our okra here. Gonna go through and get all that grass out. We have to go buy, what, more tomato plants? Yeah, we need to get some more tomato plants. We'll just fill up this whole area over there with tomato plants that are already started. Because it really didn't do that well with just direct sowing them. So next year we're going to start our seeds at a seed start kit. So it'll grow them. It's just, I don't know why it didn't start them that well. I mean, the corn took a while to start too, so we're going to start all of our plants next year and really get on top of it in about February. But this right here is leaking bad. Yeah, it's leaking pretty bad.
The hoses are leaking, so we need some more.
So I have to get more hoses before we do any of that. Right now he's going through the side of it. That way I can put the fence up. We did get the plans for the build that I was telling you guys about that you voted on. So that is going to be started soon. We got to clean up top where the upper entrance is. We're going to clean off the spot up there to start the build series on the composting outhouse. We're going to add some stuff to it. I hope you guys like it. It comes in a kit. So it's kind of like what Al bought with his barn, but it's from Lowe's. It's one of those little sheds you can put together, but you put all of it together yourself instead of having somebody come out here and do it for you. I know some people may say, hey, why don't you get a professional to do it? But it'll be the building experience that we can get and we can learn from it. I mean, it may not be perfect, but we're going to have it close enough. But that's going to be coming up soon too, but that'll be way before we get all this cleared off. I'd love to see what it'd look like after we cleared all this and see how much raw land we actually have. I want to find a spot where the sun is hitting the most. Like right now, I wanted to have it where it's got the most sun as it can get, so it can be charged up, you know, and stay charged so it can keep these predators at bay. I want to see if I can, sorry, hit you guys. But I think right here from 11 to about maybe 4 we'll be getting sun. So I'm gonna put it right here and I'm gonna start it on this one right here. I'm gonna start it on it and work our way around, and this will be my start and end point. While we're in here, guys, I want to go ahead and show you what the vanilla extract's been doing. It's done changed colors a little bit, and this is just 2 weeks of setting in the refrigerator. So every time I come up here, I like to give it a little shake and see how much it's changed. And in 2 weeks, it's done a good bit, and it smells amazing. Yeah, that's vanilla. You want to smell it? But man, guys, this smells awesome. Can't wait to make one of those cheesecakes with this. So I say another maybe 2 more weeks, and this will be right. But right now, I want to get in here and get these steaks out. Enough to coat each side of it. And I know it's not from farm food meats or nothing like that, but we will get there eventually. Well, while that's marinating up, I'm gonna go up there and finish up the garden. I want to tell you guys something. Do not buy the Tractor Supply fence right here, the solar garden protector. It is cheaply made, and it just broke on me when I was trying to tighten it up. I'm gonna go out and get some T-posts that I should have done in the first place. So I thought this video was gonna go up sooner than it was supposed to, but don't buy none of this stuff from Tractor Supply. It don't work. It'd probably work if you had the right materials, but the plastic stuff they got is not sturdy enough to put tension on the wire. I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't waste my money on it again. It's not worth what you pay for it. Well, it's going to be a hot one today. It's already, what, 10 o'clock, and it's muggy and just sweaty out here. But, as you know, in the beginning of the video, we had some problems with our garden fence that I bought from Tractor Supply. It made out of plastic. It snapped on me. We went by and got these T-posts at Lowe's. So I got these, and I brought this sledgehammer from home, and I got all these T-post connectors for our wire. We're going to run that around the garden. We're going to drive them in. The reason I got the sledgehammer is because I left my T-post driver at home along with your guys' tripod. So I left that at home too. So I got to figure out how I'm going to film all this today with no tripod. I'll figure something out. So Dad's going to grab a couple. I'm going to grab sledgehammer and a couple bags. He's gonna grab the T-post, and I'll get these sledgehammer and these two.
They're hot too.
Yeah, I bet so. So we'll go on down that way and see what's going on. Sorry if it's shaking. All the stabilizer and stuff's, well, the stabilizer's on here, but I have nothing to put it on. Yep. Something was down through here.
Something, yeah.
Something slid, whatever it was. All our stuff's still here, and you can see one of the T-posts right down there that's kind of bent over. That's one of the ones that kind of bent. I gotta go back through and take up all the stuff that I just put on through here, and hopefully all the wire's still good. I just rerun it. I could just leave it there and just move the wire out some, because it's loose. So everything's growing back, and we just tilled this up the other day. I'm gonna get all the stuff off the lines that's growing around the lines here, and make sure it's not interfering and grounding the wire out when we redo it. So hopefully the ground's just soft enough where we can just slide them right in. Got a problem here. That works. We're just gonna go through and just set them where we want them. Then we'll come back and drive them in. There they are. I knew they was up here at the cabin. Look at these two with the ends on them. They look like the best ones here. They all been used, but we'll carry them down. Aaron was up here the other day and found an old brick pathway, which is kind of cool. It goes on out to where the camper is and kind of goes off that way toward the truck. We'll have to dig that up one day and see how far it goes. But he was out here playing with the shovel, and next thing we know, he said, "Hey, I found a bunch of bricks." Come to find out it was an old pathway, which is kind of cool. So we are working on a history of this land. So that video will come out soon. We want to go visit a few of the grave sites of the family members that used to own this place. So that'll be in that video too. So I'm gonna set you guys back down over here.
Big old crawfish.
Oh my God.
He's right over in that hole. Look.
He's over in that hole?
Yep.
And there's a...
He was in this hole. Right. Keep going. Right there.
This one. There he is. He's right there. There he is, guys. Well, see him. He moved.
But I mean, he was all the way out of it.
You guys was right. It was crawfish. So we're definitely going to do a crawfish video soon. That's a big boy. So I can't wait to do some of that. I've heard it was good eating. We're going to have to see. You guys got a smudge on you. Hold up. Clean. I got to clean these guys off. That better, guys? Yeah, now you can see. Dad, I'm gonna grab this. Mom, you can grab the camera, and Dad can hold it while I knock the heck out of it.
Why can't your mama hold it? I'll hold the camera.
I'm glad this ground is so soft. The other day at work, all I done was take a hammer and beat these darn parts off this machine because somebody on there beat the heck out of the top of the spindle and just messed it up. And we had to go through, all the overhaulers did, to go through and work on this machine. That's good. A rock. Oh my God, you know what this is? Come here.
Oh my God, that's
It's the old oxygen mask.
yeah.
This may have been Robinette's.
I don't know.
Or whoever was here before us. I wonder how long those have been there.
Crazy. Ain't
That
it?
is crazy. I'll set that over to the side. I guess at work got me toned up for this weekend. I knew I'd be driving these darn postage. I'm hoping I got enough wire to go around it 3 times. Pretty sure I do. Put one low. We'll do our adjusting later. It kind of bent that one too.
Yeah.
I'll go back through and tighten them up as soon as I get them all set where I want them, and I'm going to see if I can get that last line strung. The fence is all ready. Got all the wire on it that's supposed to be there. It worked out a whole lot better than this from Tractor Supply, which bends and all that crap. I'm pretty sure I could break it with my hand, but I'm going to go through a little bit later and pull the tops back with some different kind of posts. Maybe those 4 other posts that I got, I can put them out here and tie a string to it and pull these corners back so it won't pull everything up. Right down there, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll show you if I can zoom into it. Right down there, focus for you guys. That one right there came up on me while I was tightening. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that back down, take some of the wire and just tie it in place. And it should be ready. I'm gonna go around it and make sure there's nothing hitting the bottom of it and grounding it out. The sun normally does not hit here until about 10 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock it starts hitting like right around here. So I'm gonna put my box somewhere right here. Might use one of those other posts just to strap it to it and face it that way where the sun's coming in, and get the sun from 9 o'clock till at least 4. Want that to have a good little ground. Come back in a little bit and tighten her up. We will set this on top of something, but for right now, I need a piece of wood.
Or a block.
Or a cinder block. About this thing. What about a bucket?
That'll work.
Use a bucket for right now until I get everything I need. Bring this over here so you guys can see. Here's my ground.
Well, what's that button for?
I want to turn that sucker. That ain't connected over here, so. It was on the off position. This thing don't pop me. If not, that'll make for an interesting part of the video for you guys.
It'll be interesting for you too.
Yeah. Okay. Later on, I'll go back through and put little connectors on it. But this is just to keep that pesky deer out of our green beans. I'm gonna go back to Tractor Supply. I'm gonna go back to Tractor Supply soon and get a handle to go in and out of the garden. So that way we won't be trying to step through these wires here. Let's turn her on here in a minute after I tighten that down, and we'll see how she's working. As far as it's gonna go, right? I'm gonna turn her on. I don't hear it popping, but I'll test her anyway. It's working. We got some chicken that we wanted to cook while we're out working on the garden. So we're gonna go ahead and flavor this up with some Carolina barbecue sauce that we got from the store. It ain't the barbecue that I make, but we're gonna try it out and see if it's just as good. I hate to brag on myself like that, but a lot of people that have tried the barbecue sauce that I make is good, but we're gonna try this out today. If I can get the thing open. There we go. Put that in there. What? It wasn't even on there tight, guys. That's a blooper. It's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna leave that in there.
Oh no, we're gonna leave it in there.
So, I was trying to shake it up, guys. It smells good. Here, come over here so they can. What I didn't get on me, I'm gonna try to put on the chicken. It about got me and you both, didn't it? Good thing nobody was sitting there.
Hey, yep, good thing your mama wasn't in there.
It kind of reminds me of, the smell kind of reminds me of Arby's barbecue sauce. Let's see. That's all it is, Arby's barbecue sauce. It's Arby's sauce. That's really good. I'm going to turn these two on right here. Well, maybe just that one. And keep it on high. And I'm going to put this guy right over here. And we're going to let it bake. While we're working in the garden, this is going to be cooking. And by the time we get done down there, we'll be ready to eat. So we'll catch you guys when this is finished. Woo! Got a storm blowed in, guys. We'll check on what we got out here. Raining. Yeah, thundering out here. Let's go ahead and check on this. Woo, it's looking good, guys. You know, I bet that rain would sound even better inside the cabin if it was finished. I can't wait till winter time so we can actually get up in there and do some work in the cabin. I'm gonna give this about 15 more minutes. And then while that's cooking, we're gonna go back inside. Let this storm blow over. I'm glad we got done out there. It's loud out here. But I'm gonna go back up. I'm glad we got all that done. I'm gonna go back in there. We'll get all the other stuff cleaned up and start cooking. We're gonna make some macaroni. We're gonna make some biscuits. They're already in the oven. And we're gonna work on some. What else are we cooking? We got macaroni. We got biscuits. We got some green beans that we canned. Loud out there, guys. It's quieter in here. We're gonna have to turn that off because I don't know how. I don't think YouTube would want the radio on. But we saw a cloud coming up and we thought we'd turn the radio on to see if there's any warnings coming up right now, but I don't think there's really not that many right now. The cloud looks like it'll just be here for a few minutes. But we got our biscuits here in the oven. We'll turn this light on over here. And then we got them cooking. There's some buttermilk biscuits. They smell good, guys. Got the gravy going. That's some of the green beans that we canned ourselves. Some mashed potatoes, some stuffing, mac and cheese, some buttermilk biscuits. We're gonna go out here and I'm gonna pass you guys back off to my mom in a minute. I'm gonna grab these out here. We're gonna go out here and check on these. Oh yeah, we're gonna turn her down. Well, that looks good. Hand you guys off to her. Oh, I guess I was raised in the barn, Mom. I'm sorry. Those look really good. Oh, that one's mine. I'll take that one. Dear Lord, thank you for another wonderful day. If you made it this far along in the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new to us. We're always welcoming new subscribers with open arms. And we thank all of the past subscribers. It's because subscribers like you that watched the whole video all the way through. I know they've been longer here lately. We're trying a little something different because we're doing it through the course of the whole week. I know past couple weeks were hard to get these videos out because of what was going on within our family. But we're going to try to push through this and try to get more and more content out there for you guys. That's why the videos have been longer. And something came in this past week that I'm going to put in right here in a second. It is the new project that you guys voted on. And this is part of it right here. We got our level and our air compressor. That's going to help out with building it. And the new project is actually right over here, guys. I can't wait to start on this, but it'll be a couple weeks. It'll be at least, I'd say, what, 3 more weeks maybe. 3 more weeks and we'll be started on this jewel right here. All of what we need for that 8x8 shed is right here, guys. So we will get started on that soon. We thank you guys again for subscribing to the channel. We thank all of you guys. We couldn't do what we want to do here without subscribers like you that watch these videos all the way through to the end. All of you are a true blessing to us, and we will try to put more out there so we can have better content for you guys. And with this build coming up, I know it's going to be a challenge for us. I've never built nothing like that, but it'll be a good learning experience. It'll be something a trade that we can learn later on. So this will be not in the next video, but in the next video it's going to be a crawfish video. So stay tuned for that, guys. So we're going crawfish hunting tomorrow. I bought some stuff. I know a subscriber said put some bacon out for it. So we're going to use the bacon I bought. Not all of it, because I'm not going to get rid of that much bacon. Just for a crawfish. So I'm going to cut up a little bit of the bacon, and we're going to use that for fishing for these crawfish. Hopefully it makes for an interesting video. If it does, then hey, we got a good crawfish video for you guys. But if we don't catch nothing, we'll learn from it. We're always learning here on this channel. As you know, we're a family that's just starting in this right here. We're not as good as we're going to get, but we are getting there. And we would like to say thank you again for tuning in, and stay tuned for next time. Video should be out next weekend. Bye.